So I think it's really important to understand, I always say understand, not understand, that the world is going through a massive consciousness awakening. So religious people call it the rapture, spiritual people, call it the Great Awakening. The World Economic Forum calls it the Great Reset. Everybody has their own idea of what's happening. But I think we can all agree upon that there's a big, massive shift happening in human consciousness, right? The rapture people say that one person's going to be in the field, one person's going to be lifted up. What it is, it's a consciousness level shift. Our world is going through a massive change. You're seeing people battling around masculinity, identity. People seem very, very lost. And what it's all about is regaining your consciousness, right? It's about understanding at a very, very deep level that you have 4 things you can focus on. There's a bonus there. 3 main things. One is your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions, how you react to things. The bonus that God gave us is free will, right? So daily when you wake up, you can control your thoughts. Everybody's waiting for a savior or a president to come back or a guy from the sky to come back when we're already saved. When you wake up in the morning, you can control your thoughts, which is a conscious awareness or an energy level. Number 2, it's your actions. Based on your thoughts, your daily actions are going to precede you. Whatever thoughts and actions you take have an equal or lesser reaction. And most of all is your emotions, right? How you control your emotions through this consciousness shift is going to be one of the most important things that will separate the person going up from the field, the person staying down in the field. The Great Awakening, the Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, it's how you react emotionally to these things, knowing that nobody can tell you what to do with your soul. I think that's very important. Now, the whole nomenclature, the whole crazy rub about all of this is that you have free will. Every single person watching this video has free will. Now, I know what you'll say, well, I grew up in this circumstance or that. It's a circumstance until you have the adult ability to think, to walk, to react. And you have free will to make a decision. Everybody has the ability to make a decision to raise their energy level or to decrease their energy level. So whether we like it or not, we're going through a big transition right now. And I know everybody's going through a transition at a different level. And that's really, really important as we go through this, because so many people are saying, this is how you should be. This is how a man should act. This is how a woman should act. This. The truth is, we're all beautifully made. We all have different fingerprint, different DNA. Everybody has their own ability to make their own decisions. And the problem is this identity thing. It's like it has to be this way. Okay. Now, one thing that I've learned through this process and how I've gotten to this point where I truly like who I am going through this process, I'm not worried about what you're doing. I'm not worried about what your religion is. I'm not worried about what your belief system. What I'm worried about is my decisions, my actions, and my behaviors, and most of all, my reactions, and what I'm doing with the free will. And how I've gotten to that point is understanding that we are here to expand consciousness, not repeat it. So I think it's just really important to understand that we are going through a great awakening, and it's important to respect people where they're at in that process. I mean, everybody is at a different level in this process. So I can't look at you and judge you and say, your belief system is wrong, because you're right. It's your decisions, your actions, your reactions, and what you're doing with your free will. But what I will tell you is one thing that I stopped doing is saying that's the way it's always been. Because sometimes the way it's been is not right. And I think this is the greatest opportunity that we have in humanity right now to rewrite history, his story, and to rise up into a higher consciousness, a higher level of consciousness, and come together as human beings to expand consciousness versus repeating it. So I hope this information reaches you well. I think it's really important that we understand the context of everything that's being spoken to us as people's truth, right? I believe in God, I follow the life of Jesus, and I expect you to be who you're truly meant to be, because I will be who I'm meant to be. And I'm here to expand consciousness, and I hope to do it with you.